Hey now, I'm back with another exclusive trading system that is designed for people who want to take their trading to the next level. In addition, I am going to share some of my popular optimization tips that can bring your game up even more. And if you want to see more content like this, then jump on that subscribe button like... I call this system the RSI Bangout. And like most trading systems, it can be adapted to Forex, crypto, options, stocks, indices, or any instrument that has significant volume and market participants. This trading strategy utilizes 3 free TradingView indicators. As always, links and settings to all indicators are listed in the description. The first indicator is the standard exponential moving average. I am going to set the length to 200 and color it in white. The 200 EMA will be used to determine the overall trend direction. The second free TradingView indicator is the Relative Strength Index, or RSI. I'm going to change the length from the default 14 to 9 to make it more responsive and color it in yellow. The Relative Strength Index is a momentum oscillator, and in this system, we are going to use it to identify trade setups. The third study is a relatively new indicator called Volume Positive Negative, also known as the VPN. Inputs will be kept at default, and I'm going to hide the moving average from the indicator. The VPN was developed by Marcos Constantinos, who featured it in the April 2021 issue of Technical Analysis of Stocks and Commodities. In this system, the VPN will be used to confirm entry signals. Let's go over entry criteria and review some examples. As always, system rules and details are listed in the description below. This chart is the Euro versus the US dollar 5-minute candles. The rules to enter along on the RSI Bangout are: first, price must be above the 200 exponential moving average in white. The second rule requires the volume positive negative indicator to turn red during the pullback. The next rule is the subjective part of this system. What you want to do is draw a trend line on the RSI and look for a break of the trend line in the direction of the main trend. The final rule is for the VPN to be colored in green. Our rules are met when this candle closes. That is our trigger candle. We place the stop at the previous swing low and target 2 times risk. And this example hits the target on a very bullish candle. If you enjoy this content, make sure to click that like button. I have one more long example. We see that price is above the 200 EMA in white. Second, we see the VPN indicator turn red during the pullback. Then draw a trend line on the RSI and confirm a break above that line. Finally, the VPN switched back to green. Everything converges on this candle and it serves as our trigger. The stop is placed at the previous swing low and the target is 1 to 2. And in this example, hits the target in the same pattern as the previous one. Now we flip to shorts. This is what I would test for shorts. First, we can see price is below the 200 EMA in white. Second, the volume positive negative indicator turns green during the pullback. Then comes the subjective part. We draw a trend line on the RSI indicator and wait for a break of that line in the direction of the main trend. Finally, the VPN turns red. All of that happens on this candle here. That is our trigger candle. The stop is placed at the top of the previous swing high and the target is 2 times risk. And this example hits the target. I'm going to show you one more quick short example. Price is below the 200 EMA in white. Then we confirm the VPN turned green during the pullback. The next step is to draw a trend line on the RSI and confirm a break of that trend line. Finally, the VPN turns red. This is our trigger candle. The stop is placed at the previous swing high and the target is 1 to 2. And after some consolidation, this example hits the target. I am going to give you some fantastic ideas on how we can improve this system along with a Trader's Landing score. And now it's time to do what I do. If you enjoy this content, hit the like button. Remember, this is just 100 tests on one instrument. If you are thinking of using this system, please do extensive back and forward testing, and be sure to let our community know what you discover. This test was done on the euro versus the US dollar 5-minute Japanese candlesticks. It took just over 4.5 months to find the 100 setups. Most consecutive wins in a row came in at 5, and the most consecutive losses came in at 4. This dataset provided for a 55% win rate with a maximum drawdown of 4.4% and an impressive 2.42 profit factor. Risking 2% per position, the gain on the account would have been 128% gross. And remember to watch until the end where I provide my ideas on how to make this strategy even more versatile. The equity curve here looks like a slice of heaven. The interesting thing is, if I zoom out and look at all of these trades on the 4-hour chart, this looks like a ranging market. One may conclude there is a potential here for the makings of a versatile trading system, but only more testing will tell. I give this system a Trader's Landing score of 8 because it identifies and profits with the main trend, uses a momentum oscillator in the correct way, and includes volume to confirm signals. Remember, the enemy of great is good. I have 6 ideas on how we can improve this system. First, the most successful setups occur when the RSI matches the price action in terms of structure. You want to make sure the indicator is being responsive to the channel in the pullback. Next, building on the last point, if price action and the indicator do not align, that can be an indication you need to lower the time frame you are analyzing. Third, you may want to add an additional filter requiring the RSI to go into the extreme area in order to validate the signal. That would have filtered out this losing setup. The fourth tip is regarding changing the stop loss method. You may want to use something like the ATR to set your stop level, which can save trades like this one. The next issue I noticed is that the volume positive-negative indicator can get you into trades too late. One way to filter this out is by counting some amount of candles after the trendline break, or maybe adding an additional oscillator confirmation like the stochastic. Furthermore, there were many good setups that occurred where the price went to the other side of the EMA followed by a valid signal. This interaction with the 200 EMA can portend a very good setup. Here is a quick community update. Right now we have 4 custom trading strategies and 1 custom indicator live and available. I have 2 more automated strategies in development, one on the Hoffman strategy and another on an equally as promising system. Which leads me to our Circle community. If you would like to comment on any video, you can create a free account. The link is in the description. And if you are a preferred or elite member, then you will get access to the scripts as they come out. You will also get access to our broader community, which is an asynchronous social platform. Unlike Discord, all comments and discussions about specific trading systems, psychology, current markets, etc. are organized, searchable, and archived into a community knowledge base for everyone to reference, add on to, and of course ask questions. In addition, I am building out a library of specific tutorial videos, including on my own personal trading system, which is posted now. Thanks for watching, and have a great day, because you deserve it.